with me while I tell you a story. Look, I might not be a big artist, but my skill levels are not that bad that you would pay me peanuts, right? So this guy approached me, like, I was happy that I'm getting a client, and he approached me and he said that he wants this painting, he wants that painting. He was sending me thousands of paintings from big galleries all over the world, not just from India. And minimum those paintings cost were at least 2 lakh. So the cheapest one he sent me was 2 lakh. These were like abstract paintings and they were really hard to make. But I was like, it's gonna be a really good challenge for me. And maybe he doesn't have the money to pay like 2-3 lakhs. Obviously, like, art should be accessible to everyone. But it's also not like I am doing slave labor for you, because it should be accessible to you. So he couldn't decide on what he wanted. In the end, he asked me to search for reference pictures, and it was first of all a red flag that he wanted me to copy another artist. So I told him very clearly, I'm not gonna copy another artist. I'm gonna tweak it and add my own little twist and my own style to it. And he was like, yes, that's great. I also don't want like the same. I want you to add something of your own. I looked up paintings that were like his style and his idea and that would match with what he wanted. I spent like 2 days looking for paintings for this guy, and personally it's a big mistake. Before doing all the work, I should have asked his budget. I should have known how much he is willing to pay. I searched the painting, I sent it to him, and he was like, let's do it. I love it, let's go, and this is it. I'm happy, he is happy, we both have selected a painting, but the catch comes now. I asked him, what's your budget and what size do you want? He said, I don't know what like this costs, but I want like the biggest size possible. So I said, I have a canvas that is huge, 60-inch by 1 meter canvas, 60-inch by 6 meter canvas. So I can make a 55-inch painting. Like, I'm really excited, like finally, yes, we're doing it, and it's a huge project, so I might be paid well. Silly me, because as soon as I tell him the price that it's gonna cost, like I'm being very hesitant to say like it's gonna be 40,000, and I give him like proper that I tell him that earlier it was gonna be like 24 to 36 inches, and that would have been 24,000 to 30,000. But as you want a bigger picture, it's gonna cost a lot more, right? So it's gonna be 40,000, and I was not gonna budge. I was firm. So then he asked me the most offensive question like I ever felt was asked, because he's also a founder. So I did a little bit stalking, like what does he do? Is he going to pay or not? So I go to his Instagram profile. That's where we were talking, and he is a founder of some company. And he asks me, how many hours are you gonna put in it? Dude, it's already a big debate in my country that most of the CEOs, founders want people to overwork for them. And I say like probably 8 to 100 hours. And I shouldn't have said that, because now he's gonna judge that, oh, people in my company work for 192 hours a month and they get paid less than you. Why should I pay you 40,000? I'm pretty sure that's what was going in his mind. But you cannot compare clerical work to something skilled, because this is not something I just going to put 30 hours. It's also the 7 years I've put in to learn the skill. And that statement, how many hours you're gonna put, really put me off, because this is not something you measure by the hours. Look, because the concept of putting in hours was actually started during the Industrial Revolution, when factory workers were paid by the hourly work wages, because they had to do the mechanical, clerical kind of work. And the fact that he's a founder and he's asking me how many hours you're putting in, he probably thought that, oh, she's gonna just take 80 to 100 hours. And my employees, I pay them 30,000 per month, 190 to 200 hours. So this is not fair to him probably. But that is clerical work. You don't pay by the hour for skilled work, because this is not the amount of time I've put in. It's also the 7 years of practice that I've put in to get here. all the skilled people, whether it's in tech, whether it's in consulting, get paid way more clerical people do. Nobody in the business who is skilled get paid 30,000 per month or less. And if you do get paid 30,000 per month for skilled work, I'm sorry, but you're being paid very less amount, and like you are being done slave labor. Sorry to say that, but yeah, nobody should be paid this less. And I think I really felt insulted when he asked ours and then continued to ignore me after that. I didn't really like no conversation after that, like simply ghosted me because he could not pay 40,000 for a painting that was probably 6 lakh. So he wants like best kind of work but does not want to pay for it. I really don't like that. Art should be accessible, but we are not slave laborers, okay? And we are not slave laborers for you. We have to do the work by our hand and put in a lot of. If I work 8 hours, then I am putting 8 hours of skilled focused work. Sometimes even in like corporate, people do 4 minutes, people do 4 hours of skilled work and the rest 4 hour little light work. But here 8 hours are proper 8 hours. I have to do sketching, I have to make a study sketch before that, and then make the other sketch, and then transfer it on the canvas, and then painting is another whole deal. So it's not like it should be paid cheap, and especially a big ass canvas is not for cheap. Let me show you even my skills. Like, this is my skill. This is one of the paintings I'm making. It's completely original. I posed for it. Now it's like, look at the details in the lines in the painting, in the mirror work, and it's still not complete. It is taking a lot of. I don't think I deserve that kind of treatment, you know. So hey, if you want something made commissioned by me, I will do it. This is like another commission work I've done, but I was paid nicely for it. This is another painting I'm making. I'm just showing my work to you all. This is also almost complete. I have to work on it, which we'll do in the next video. So guys, please subscribe.